Hey folks, being a petrol head, I'm not a huge fan of electric vehicles, but today I chose to make an exception and test drive this EV. It's called the OLA S1 Pro. So the plan is to hop on the scooter and explore around in this small town of Sirsi. This one belongs to one of my uncles who has been kind enough to lend me the vehicle for a day or two. My plan is to test this vehicle and share my experiences, also see if I can manage riding an EV. So oops, that's a monkey over there. Goodbye. Yeah, okay. So as I said, the plan is to ride this EV and take a quick ride around the town, explore a bit and see how the acceleration works, what's the top speed. Of course, top speed I won't be able to test, but then the idea is just to test how fast the scooter can go, the suspensions of course, and the braking. So now I'm not sure if I boot the screen the camera would be able to capture, because there's a lot of sun over here, a lot of glare. I'll find a space where I can shoot it properly. So let's hop on scooter and start the ride. Alright, so when the side stand is engaged, the scooter won't start. So the handle lock is engaged, the scooter is on side stand. What I need to do now is press this red power button once and hopefully the screen should start. Alright, so first thing it does, it asks for a passcode. Now it's showing P, that is parking mode. The handle lock disengaged. Now okay, so if I try to start the scooter, it should give an error. See, it says hold the brake, disengage the side stand and then press this button. Press the button. What is it saying? Put stand up or hold brake. Okay, so there's a little bit of learning curve to this. It's not that easy as a petrol scooter. So there's no key, so it takes a while to kind of start. Depending on your preference, you may like it or you may not. So let me kind of get rid of the side stand. Okay, hold the brake, and pardon me for my struggle over here because I'm trying this for the first time. Even my uncle is not that tech savvy, so he hasn't explored a lot of features. So this video is going to be long. I won't be editing it much, so that as a newbie or a person riding or switching from a petrol scooter to an EV, you guys come to know what the experience or what the challenges are. So the first challenge, passcode. It will ask for a passcode every time. That's a bit of a glitch. I think Ola has solved that in the lower versions, but this is the top version, Gen 1 of course. So the issue still remains as far as I know, even on Gen 3. Alright, so quick walkthrough, in terms of not a walkthrough, quick glance at the buttons. So the buttons are not that classy. It does the job. It's made of some kind of plastic or rubber material, so not very, I would say it is tactile, but does not really kind of give that classy kind of feel. But anyways, it does the job. So this is the button for the mode change. This is again the power button. This I'm not sure what it is. We'll explore as we okay, so now it's showing volume up and down in the parking mode. I'm not sure what this does when you're riding the scooter. Play and pause button over here. So I think these are the media toggle buttons, media joysticks. Headlight, high beam, low beam. There's a pilot lamp, which they also call the halo lamp. Cruise control, reverse assist, left right indicators, horn. So I'll be kind of testing these now, getting a hang of it, and then also shooting the video with the proper front view, what happens when you press these light buttons and all. But for now, let's just get the scooter to move a bit, so that I really understand how the dynamics are and how the scooter behaves. Let me just check if the screen is visible. I'm not sure if this Osmo Action is recording the screen. What kind of glare exists. Ensure that you guys are able to see the menu or the dashboard. Oh, okay, seems to be pretty decent, I guess. Alright, so let's start. Mirrors, again, so quality, not very classy or not very premium, and not very shabby either. It does the job. So let's kind of boot the scooter. Okay, so the scooter is booted. Let's kind of start the engine or motor. You guys again will have to pardon me with the terminologies I use. I'm used to petrol scooters and bikes, so there could be a little bit of a miss here and there. Okay, press the power button, release throttle. Okay, I need to release the throttle again. Right, so once you press this power button, the scooter kind of switches from parking mode to ride mode. Now I don't know if that's called ride mode, it shows normal, but yeah, this means you can start your ride. So a very light twist, I can experience a small movement. This is a little bit crazy for me. There's no sound, nothing. There's no cue or any tactile feedback on the handlebars saying that the scooter has indeed started. What is this? What? What's happening? Okay, so it's moving. It feels like a bicycle. What? Oh god. Okay, I think I'm able to understand what's happening. Correct. So this is how it works. Okay, it takes a little bit of maybe a couple of seconds for you to understand what's happening with the electric motor, unlike the petrol bikes or scooters, but now it's fine. Oh yeah, this is like driving or riding a bicycle, but without any physical exertion. So this is fantastic, at least as of now. 43. The roads are not that good. I'm just kind of closing my helmet visor so that the camera records the audio well. Okay, but even on these roads, the first impression of the suspensions are on the stiffer side, so I guess there's a little bit of bump, but then when you're driving it fast, it just kind of crawls, or what do we say, like hovers over these bumps without any issues. No rattling sound, nothing, except for that belt sound. There is no rattling sound whatsoever. I think it's a really good job by Ola. Look at this. I mean, my bike would start rattling in these bumps. What the hell? This is unbelievable. I don't know how they have managed it. Even the Jupiter or Activa, these scooters rattle a lot on these bumps. What? No rattle whatsoever. Wow. Okay, the person go. I'm just. What the? I'm sorry for my language. Pardon my language, but then this is completely different. I'm blown. But what have they done, Ola? I mean, what have you done? Brakes are good, pretty decent. There was a small slip over there, but this is kind of a completely different experience. I'm blown away with the performance. It's in normal mode. I'm just wondering what happens in the, what do we say, what mode is it? Hyper mode. Okay, hyper mode. So I hope the camera is recording. Yeah, it's recording. I thought it wasn't recording. So oh god, shit. Oh, sorry. Pardon my language again. The hyper mode just kind of, I thought it was going to do a wheelie like. What is this? Oh god. Let's tone it down to normal. Normal is fine for these roads. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the first impression, pretty decent. Now, I'm not saying it's flawless, but at least when you're switching from an petrol vehicle to this electric vehicle, I guess the first impression you'd have is quite positive. Of course, there are flaws in this vehicle. I'm unsure if the handlebar is supposed to stay this way. It feels a little bit crooked, tilted towards the right. I'm not sure if that's happened over time. Yeah, but I think it was like my uncle bought this in 2023. Yeah, I don't remember, 2022 or 2023, I don't know. It's kind of only covered 4,500 kilometers, if you see. So I am not sure what, I don't see any reasons why the handlebar would be tilted. And my uncle is a sane rider, so I don't think he kind of rides this fast, but the handle is a little bit twisted towards the right. That's fine, at least for this test. It's not a major issue for me for this video. Okay, so what else? I think the rest of the things remain constant. There's not much of a difference in terms of the riding experience. So it's a well set up suspension. I think it's not on the smoother side, to be honest. So you will feel the bumps at the at lower speeds, but then when you are kind of trying to drive fast, so then you can rest assured that the suspensions are best at work, are best put at their work. So you see, I hope I don't fall, but just have a look. Just experience it. Fast above 40, and it's just gliding over these bumps. See this? I hope no one comes from from the front. I'll have to do a panic brake. Sorry, yeah, there was a little bit of a slip in the rear tires. So if you can just simply glide through these bumps at higher speeds. Okay, I don't want to disturb this person. Is he aware that I'm behind him? There's no sound of this scooter. I'm not sure if he's aware I'm coming, unless he is checking his rear view mirrors. Let's just overtake. Okay, that was a heavy bump. Anyways, so for next few minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to speak a lot. You guys just enjoy the beauty of this road, lush forests on both sides, and I'll just shut my mouth for a couple of minutes.